Let's decrease that volume. Switch scenes. Hello? Yeah. Okay. It still feels a little loud. Hang on. Let me see if I can take the BGM down a little bit. Nope. Okay. Ah! No, it's not. Ah! I guess that's good enough. Hello! I am visible. I exist. And my CPU is not frying itself. The stream is working. I don't think I'm... Hang on. I don't think I'm buffering too bad this time. So I could probably even up my resolution. But for now, this is fine. Hello. Hi, Quinn. Hi, Lecky. It's been a while. How long has it been? Let me check the Discord. Oh yeah, we shouldn't have Stardew issues again. Hopefully we don't have stream issues anymore. It was literally just the animated background. It was literally just the animated background on the Just Chatting stream. It was murdering my CPU. Oof. When was the last time I streamed? 9 days ago. Whoopsies. What? Why didn't I stream? Okay. Why didn't I stream? This is my apology. I was like, why didn't I stream? I think, okay. Saturday I was busy like all day. Oh my god, I was totally wiped. And then I think it was because Tuesday, okay, so this week, oh my god, this week has been crazy. Okay, Tuesday I had a quiz, which I didn't really study for, so I was cramming on Sunday and Monday. Whoopsies. I did bad, but I think everyone did bad, so hopefully the curve is okay. But even with the curve, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to what my grade's gonna be. Wednesday, oh yeah, Wednesday I was supposed to go see the FNAF movie early. I was supposed to go see Five Nights at Freddy's early because I won free tickets, but I got there, I guess, kind of late, like before the movie was supposed to start. But I got there, I guess I got there too late, and I wasn't able to make it into the showing because they overbooked the theater. They told us they were going to overbook the theater, but I didn't realize they were going to overbook by so much, so I wasn't able to make it in. So instead I hung out with my friend. We got boba and went to the bakery and then just hung out and chatted and then went home. It was unfortunate. And then yesterday I went to a concert. I went to a concert yesterday with my family. So that was its own whole issue. So yes, it's been rough, guys. Yesterday I went to a concert with my family, and it was like the Immortal Songs concert in New York. And so it was supposed to be, okay, the lineup was 80s, Psy, Youngtak, who's a trot singer, Channabi, who's like more indie, Patty Kim, who's like a older singer from like the 60s and 70s, Lena Park, who's like a ballad singer, super famous Korean American ballad singer, and Kim Tae-woo, who was a member of like this first generation K-pop group called G.O.D. And I think that was it. Oh, and there's like special stages from like Lee Chan-won, who's also a trot singer. But I really wanted to see Psy, but Psy was last, and the concert ran so late that like we had to leave before Psy went on. It was really sad. Well, that sounds fun. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. My parents enjoyed themselves. I felt bad for my sibling because my sibling really wanted to see Psy. But we had to leave because there was so much, we had to drive a lot, and I felt really bad because my dad had to do a lot of driving, and then he had a meeting pretty early this morning, so I felt kind of bad, but he says it's fine, so hopefully we get to go to another concert together sometime because it was really nice. I don't think I've been to a concert with my entire family since I was like a baby. At the very least, you guys were able to vibe. Yeah, it was nice. I basically spent like pretty much the whole day with my parents. They picked me up like noon, and then we went to go pick up my sibling, and then we went to the concert and got dinner, and then went into the concert. So it was fun. And I got to see ATEEZ do like half their set. They split it up into 2 parts. I don't know. It's split into 2. They're gonna air the concert on TV, so. But I'm so sad I didn't get to see Psy live. He did, because my friends were there. My friends got to see the whole thing. My friends said he did Gentleman, Gangnam Style, That, and Daddy. Oh, I've just been getting into ATEEZ. I'm losing my mind. Very good music. Very good music. Oh my god, I love ATEEZ. I first got into ATEEZ, with Say My Name, when Say My Name came out. Because I was aware of them when pre-debut, they had the one, ad break. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to set up my, hang on. While that's going on, let me pull up my stream manager before I forgot. So that way I can see when introducing stories on Twitch. Post stories? I'm not going to do that. I think we have shorter ads more often set up right now. Okay. The stories thing. Okay, we are back. Oh, that was short. Okay, that's good. The stories thing. Yeah, that's so weird to me. I don't know. Everything's trying to be... It was like, first it was Snapchat, and then Instagram became Snapchat. Instagram ate Snapchat. No one uses Snapchat anymore. Do people still use Snapchat? I haven't touched Snapchat in like 5 years. I haven't used Snapchat in forever. I don't know if people still use it. I don't think so. Yeah, because everyone just uses Instagram stories. People use Instagram stories, or it's stories or bust at this point. Yeah, I remember YouTube tried to do stories. I kind of liked YouTube stories. YouTube stories were kind of fun on the app, but I think those are gone now. YouTube stories were kind of fun because I think they lasted like a week. And it was just kind of fun to get to see, like, I don't know, but it's a lot for content creators to juggle. Like, oh, I barely post to Instagram, like even my personal. I barely post to my personal. I like occasionally post and be like, hey, BT dubs, I'm alive. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if people use Twitch stories, but I don't know. I feel like it's another one of those things that like no one wanted. Twitch, who wanted this? Ugh, it's so... I don't know what any of them are thinking, you know? Like, are they thinking? Like, what is even going on? What else? What were we even talking about? Oh yeah, so that's why I was gone for like over a week. It's just because I was really busy. I was so busy. I was like, I really wanted to stream on Tuesday after my quiz because I was like, oh my god, I won't be able to stream Wednesday or Thursday or probably not Friday either because of dance practice. But after the quiz, I got home kind of late, and then I was just like, nah, I can't stream. So I just vegetated, I think. I vegetated and got some work done. Well, oh yeah, the Niji Sanji debuts? I didn't realize those were today. Hello? I thought... Do Niji Sanji debuts usually happen so soon after they get announced? Like, hello? Hello? I looked on YouTube because I was like looking up my my BGM, and I was like, oh, they're happening right now. They're happening right now. VTuber debut program hosted by Luca and Maria. That's crazy. Yup, watching them now. Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah, I'll catch up later. I don't know. I don't know. I don't usually watch debuts live. Also, no, not normal. They got 48 hours. That's less than usual, right? Yeah, it was really weird. There's no time to build up hype, which is kind of unfortunate. Let me open this, but not. Okay, hang on. Sound will be there for 2 seconds. Nope, gone. Okay, let's see what... Clawmark. Normal is a week. I watched the first, and it was super funny, so I'm excited to see the other two. Gee, what was that? Was that my earphone? No, that was I opened up the stream real quick and paused it. So it's Kunai Nakasato, Victoria Brightshield, and Claude Clawmark. Claude Clawmark. Victoria and Kuni are so cute. I don't know how I feel about the designs. Like they're just kind of boring, I guess. I feel like they don't really stand out much. Like Victoria especially is kind of a generic Genshin character. You know? Like I was like, oh, okay. Claude's is okay. Something about his face. I feel like maybe if it's rigged, it won't be as weird to me. But yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. But we'll see. It's like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of designs... I wasn't the biggest fan of, like, Crysis's designs either. I'm also not the biggest fan of Crysis in general, but that's, like, my own issues. That's my own cross to bear. I like Vanta and the other two are like... Well, she is an RPG character from her lore, I believe. Yeah, the RPG characters can be cool. RPG characters don't have to look like Fire Emblem characters. I mean, I guess I can get the inspo. It's simultaneously over-designed and not interesting. I love... Her hair's really cute. Her silhouette... Not to be a hater. I kind of am a hater though, so this y'all need to get used to this. Kunai's cute. Again, something's missing. Maybe the asymmetry is just throwing me off. Kunai's is kind of cute. I like the in-between boobie that's shown. The tattoos are cool. The one eye covered is always clever because then there's gonna be hype when you take it off eventually, like with Alira. Her shoes scare. Though I love Crysis, the designs send me because they're too diff vibes. LOL Big Mood, whose shoes scared me. Was it like a boot and a pump? What? No! It is a boot and a pump. Okay. I did not see that. I only saw her like... Oh, she really took this asymmetry thing. Like, her two halves are completely different. I kind of would have liked it better if she just had both sides as, like, the black tights with the boots. You know? Like, I get an asymmetrical look. Like, my outfit's asymmetrical. Like, I'm not gonna bash an asymmetrical outfit. Like, mine's asymmetrical, but like this is took it a few steps too far. I think make the bottom half symmetrical but keep the asymmetrical cape thingy, because I think that's kind of cute. Very impractical, and I don't think physically that's possible the way it's draped right now. Like, it would not stay like that. I don't think it would like fall off in 2 seconds. Oh, also, like, maybe both hands should have the gloves, because the gloves are cool as hell. Hi, Lamb! How are you? I'm talking mad shit about the new Sanji designs. I'm awful. Although, to be fair, I talk shit about all of them, okay? I love Uki to bits, and I talk shit about Uki's outfit all the time. How's your night going? I'm good. I had dance practice from 7 to 9, but we didn't really do much. We just kind of messed around, which was fun. And then on the way home, we went out of our way and got some ice cream. So I ate some vanilla soft serve with some M&Ms. Okay, listen, not vibing with the new wave, not gonna lie. Yes, please join me in not immediately eating up anything Niji-sanji spits out. No, that was kind of mean. But like, it's just like, they're gonna... I feel like they were not marketed that well. They were not marketed at all. I didn't even know what was going on. My friend had to send me the video. My friend sent me the video and was like, have you seen this? And I was like, no, I have not. Like 2 days and that was it. I feel so bad for them because, okay, this is so sad, but Niji Sanji has given up on Niji Ien, like on new talent. Like, it's kind of like they know that they're not gonna get big numbers, so they're putting in the minimum effort. I feel like I know less and less creators from, yeah, it shows in its because that like stockholder meeting, was that what it was from? Niji Sanji like released a statement that it was like, oh, consumers have shown less interest in Niji Sanji Ien and more interest in Niji Sanji JP. Oh, is my BGM looping? Hang on, let me double check. It is. Okay, we're good. But yeah, it shows and it sucks. I feel like I know less and less creators from Niji. Yeah, I feel like people don't pay attention to the new waves at all. Like, you gotta bring, if you're gonna keep debuting talents, you gotta have something new. And they don't really. Like, the Crisis are just kind of dudes. They're just guys. 2 of them are French. That's kind of it. Like, all I knew about them for a while was like, oh, I knew their past lives, because like everyone knew their past lives. Like, I'm so glad to see the new wave dipping their water into corpo VTubing, but Niji just doesn't carry their weight anymore for newer ones. I know Wilson from last wave and that's it. Yeah, like no one, like Crisis just hasn't really, besides Wilson has kind of made a mark, I think. Like, people like can think of some stuff when it comes to Wilson. I don't really watch his stuff, but I've seen him in collabs and whatever. And like his name's kind of dumb, so that's so people like that. I think it's maybe my friend is like, right, maybe Claude Clawmark is the best VTuber name. Maybe your name needs to be a little bit stupid for people to remember it. Right, because people make fun of it, so they'll remember it more. I think, honestly speaking, the only reason to audition for Niji Sanji Ien at this point is or just Niji Sanji in general, the only reason to audition for Niji Sanji is if you are a fan of Niji Sanji. And even then, that's not the best reason to audition for a company, because you're a fan of the talents, but like also, it's like, because like how else are you gonna collab with Niji JP unless you become a Niji Ien talent, right? So like if you're a big fan of Niji Sanji JP or something, then like your best bet is probably just trying for auditions. But even that's not even like Aluna Boys are the last people I really vibed with. That's fair. XLA was a mess. XLA, for whether or not I agree with the reasons or not, I think every single member of XLA got like mildly canceled except for Ver. I think the rest all got mildly canceled like very soon after debut. It was kind of a disaster. People were pissed off, and that turned a lot of people off of the new recruits for it. Haha, because it took me a while to remember Vesalius. I think the only reason is the network at this point. Yeah, which is fine, but oh, yeah, Ver was just chilling. Ver's just a guy. I think the only thing I remember for Ver was that Ver's OPSEC was bad as hell. Like, I remember hearing about this from someone. Ver's OPSEC, which is like operational security, like hiding your identity and stuff. Ver did a very bad job, and people found his like real life name in school very quickly. He had to like they found his fucking it was really bad. That was the only thing I remember for Ver. I think he wiped all of that eventually. Oh damn, oh no. Like, listen, if you're gonna be a Niji Sanji, you gotta wipe everything you can, and even if you do wipe everything you can, they might still find shit. Like, these people are scary. Oh damn, oh no. Yeah, I heard about it and I was like, oh shit, he's just a dude, leave him alone. But you can network outside of company. Like, we've played League with Uki before. He's super nice. Yeah, but like you are like, well, there's like playing League with someone, and then there's like properly networking with someone. Like, just because you've played League with someone doesn't mean you can talk to them ever again. Like, you know what I mean? It's Uki is like super friendly. He'll collab with anyone if you're like, especially dudes. Uki will collab with like any dude. But that's not necessarily the case for a lot of them. A lot of them are pretty insular. And then for me personally, it's like, I'm a big fan of Niji JP. And like, as an English independent talent, how the hell are you gonna collab with anyone from NijiJP? It would be such a reach. I'd have to learn Japanese, man. Maybe eventually I'll get there. But yeah, I don't know. Nijisanji, joining Nijisanji right now is just not... It's not a good idea. From what it looks like right now, it's a bit of a sinking ship. I would join because I'm a bitch who loves drama and I want to know what it's like behind the scenes. I want to see that fucking contract. I'm curious. I'm nosy. I only want to join Nijisanji because I'm nosy. I really do love Nijisanji, but also a big reason would be the curiosity. Like, is it that bad? Is it that bad? What's it like? What's it like? I want to see. But man, I need to delete this VOD or I'd never get in. I'm sure it isn't that bad. Well, we'd have to see. I remember my friends all went for it. I'm just like, I'm glad you're indie pal, but also NDAs. Yeah, NDAs, but I would know. Exactly, NDAs. That's why no one else could tell me, but I would know. It would satisfy my curiosity. If the contract is really that bad, if the management is really that bad, oh my god, all this kind of like, I think Matara especially has been saying, like, she's like, oh, she's been talking about how nice it's been to have like competent management. It's like, oof. Oof. Yeah, it's kind of, Nijisanji's kind of hardcore sink or swim. They just kind of throw you out there. You gotta survive. But yeah, we'll see how the new talents do. Hang on, let me go to their channels. Let me see how this is. Remember when Aluna hit like 100k before debut? Yeah, the highest right now is Victoria at 33. Then Kunai has 30k, and then Bod has 26k subscribers. Man. Their gen is called TTT? Interesting. Anyway, I'll probably look into that more. Yeah, not that much. It's just like, if you want numbers... I mean, for a lot of indies, 30k is a lot of subscribers, you know? To be fair, Aluna had some pretty big past life content creators debuting in Aluna. That's true. Yeah, that's also true. But no one knew who they were until the debut started. Like, no one figured out who they were until the debut started. And I know Exule had much smaller numbers. And Aluna got a lot of criticism. They were like, oh, they didn't pick based on who would be a good VTuber. They picked based on who had a lot of subscribers. Which might have been true, but either way, Aluna worked out pretty well, right? Iluna had the biggest past lives by far when it came to Nijisanji, I think. Because, like, even with, like... Well, except maybe Luxium had a few who were really big. But, like, Iluna had some people who had, like, a million plus subscribers. Like, I think 2 of them. Off the top of my head. And, like, all of them had at least, like, 100k, 200k followers, which is crazy, you know? Crazy for a generation in Nijisanji. But then I think Iluna underperformed a little bit for Nijisanji. I don't think Iluna did as well as Nijisanji thought they would, you know? So it's just interesting. I don't know, all this management stuff. It's impossible to know everything that goes on behind the scenes. But I love to speculate, you know? I don't think the Doom posters about Nijisanji, I don't think all that is true. It's like, oh, Nijisanji, black company. Like, there are worse companies out there. There are much worse companies out there. Probably the contract isn't going to be that worth it. If you want to be a content creator as a career, going corpo is like a gamble, I think, you know? But if you just want to join Nijisanji because you love Nijisanji and it's your dream to join Nijisanji, then, like, go for it. But if you want to... There are way worse VTuber corpo agencies. Oh, yeah. I talked about Akio Air on stream. Akio Air, probably one of the worst out there. And then there's Wactor. Wactor's pretty bad as well. Off the top of my head. Ooh, yeah. Akio Air, the Akio Air mess was what a disaster. What a freaking mess that was. Like, goddamn. But yeah, okay. I'll watch the debuts and then we can talk more, and I'll pull up, I'm too lazy to download the designs right now, but we can talk more shit tomorrow. Maybe I'll recognize some of them, some of their past lives. That would be interesting. Because there's a few people who like graduated, who like, you know, these days when like someone graduates, you're like reading the graduation announcement like, does it sound like you're gonna reincarnate or no? Because there's so many corpos out there. I've been noting down all the different corpo debuts that got announced recently. So first, Production Kawaii, those debuts already happened. Maybe we'll just go over all the Junie's debut review. Yeah, it's hard to tell with some of them. I think it can be pretty obvious sometimes. Like if they talk about like health or personal reasons, it's most likely they're not going to come back for a while. But if they say something like, I hope to see you again in another place soon, then it's like, oh, you're going to come back. So Production Kawaii had 3 talents debut. That was like pretty fine. I think they also kind of underperformed. The interesting thing with Production Kawaii is that Production Kawaii is the company that had an entire generation walk out at the same, like they lost an entire generation. Gen 3 is their lost generation. One of them got terminated, and then the other 4 in the generation all chose to graduate at the same time. It's crazy. So Gen 3 all left at the same time, and so their new gen, instead of deciding whether to call them Gen 4 or Gen 3, they just call them by they just decided to name all their generations instead of calling them by the number anymore. I was like, oh damn, that's kind of like the only thing they can do, right? Calling them Gen 4 would be kind of crazy too. So the different companies that have had debuts recently or announced debuts recently, Production Kawaii had their quote-unquote 4th gen. Project F has their 2nd gen. AN has their 2nd gen. V4 Mirai has their 2nd gen. Why did I do AN again? Yeah, so there's and then Nijisanji. There's so many corpo debuts going on. So maybe I'll do Junie's debut review tomorrow or Sunday. And we can talk about the Nijisanji debut, and we can talk about the other small corpo debuts, and I can tell you whether I recommend them or not. Low-key, I might be biased, but I love indie so much better than corpo. I'm obsessed with small corpo VTubers, not gonna lie. I love small corpo VTubers. I just want to give them my support because they're gotta be struggling. They probably don't even get that much, and they have to give a cut to the company. And I also just think, I don't know, I love groups. I also love independent VTuber groups. They're really cool. I just love a group. I love a squad. I love a concept. I love a generation. I don't know what it is. I love indies as well. But the indie scene can be so overwhelming, because there's so many. But I don't know. I think I'm also kind of burnt out on some indies because of all the drama that happens. But that happens in corpo VTubing too. But I feel I don't know. I feel VTubers, a lot of VTubers are really obsessed with dramas. Oh yeah, the Nugu corpos. I love the Nugu corpos the same way I love my Nugu groups in K-pop. I love an underdog, man. I love following, and even with indies, I love following tiny indies that no one else has ever heard of. You get it, LOL? Yeah! I just I don't know. I love a chill chat. Fast chats piss me off. Big communities tend to piss me off. I just stick to my little corner of non-problematic friends. That's how you have to do it. Oh my god. So many of these, I also think I shouldn't say this as a streamer, but there's a segment of I guess I got really burnt out on male indies. I'm more likely to check out a female indie than a male indie, or follow I love going through my Twitch recommended and following new streamers. I think I've noticed in myself, I'm more likely to follow a small female creator than a small male creator. If I'm in them, it's because the section is small enough for me. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I'll follow big creators. I follow so many big creators. I think I follow all of the big indie VTubers, and I keep up with them. And for a lot of them, I love their content, but I just don't interact with the community as much usually. Just because it's so overwhelming. Jinx, same brain. No, literally, it's so overwhelming. There's so many people, and like, I don't know, a lot of people will like take jokes too far, or will like simp too much. I don't like, yeah. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. People simp too much. Which is like, I get it. I always call streamers conductors, and it's difficult to find conductors who conduct fans well. Ooh, that's interesting, calling them conductors. I see it though. Like, do you mean like orchestra conductor or like trained conductor? Well, they kind of play similar roles as like musician in me. Yeah, my first thought was also orchestra conductor, but then I was like, oh, do you mean trained? You play the violin? I also was a violinist. I haven't touched a violin in so long. Lecky, why are we the same person? Why are we the same person? I'm so glad you found my stream. Oh my god, spontaneity. Maybe we're just stereotypes. I've noticed like communities under 100 concurrent. I can speak English, I promise. Under 100 concurrent viewers are so comfy. Everyone knows each other. It's nice. Yeah, I feel that. I think even smaller, but like, yeah, the double-digit views tends to be a pretty comfy place. When you get over that is when it starts to get crazy. And when you get into the thousands is when I like don't open chat. I keep chat closed when it's in the thousands. And like, I think I prefer YouTube when it comes to streaming not YouTube, other way. I prefer Twitch when it comes to streaming myself. Don't you mod for Ratman? I've taken a pretty big step back recently for a bunch of reasons. But yeah, I'm still in there. You'll see me occasionally. I'm a cryptid. Mainly because he switched his streams to mornings, and I'm either sleeping or at work. I like, fuck this guy. Like, morning streams are very smart because he's a full-time content creator now. Like, it's very smart for him, and he loves it, and it really works. And it's like very, like, if I could do that, I would. If I could like stream in the morning and then go to work and the gym and everything, because that way he like wakes up early. And I'm glad he's not one of those streamers who like sleeps until 4 p.m. every day, right? Because like a lot of streamers do that. They just sleep all morning and then like wake up and then they just are up all night streaming. And I don't think that's really healthy. And it's not very good for your social life either. But with this, he can... Don't you miss those DGen streams? I do. God, I can't imagine. I'd go crazy. Yeah, no, literally. Like, a lot of streamers, they just don't go outside. Like, they joke about it, but it's not really a joke. Like, they don't socialize much. They sleep all day, and then they stream all night. But... for his streams, he can just stream in the morning until like lunchtime. He can get lunch and then he can do other stuff. So a lot of the times it is work. Like, he'll do like Patreon stuff, or he's working on a lot of merch and stuff, but I can't give details. I have proprietary knowledge, but he does a lot of work. Like, he'll do merch work. He'll talk to like his accountants and his lawyers and his management, or like working on sponsorships or recording stuff for Patreon. Like, he does a lot of work during the afternoon as well, but he'll also like go to the gym. I think he goes to the gym mid-afternoon-ish. Almost every day he goes to the gym. He meets his trainer. He hangs out with friends IRL, I'm pretty sure. Like, the guy has friends. Isn't that crazy? And also with me, like, I stream evenings or nights, but but that's just because I have work. So the morning streams work really well for him, and I think it's a smart idea, and I think more streamers should do it. But it also really works for him because a lot of his fan base is not US based. Like a big chunk of his fan base is in Asian time zones, and that's a big reason why it works. If most of his audience was US based, I don't think it would work. Like for me, I think most of the people who come to my streams are similar to my time zone. Or I know there's like one or two people who are in Europe. So yeah, I was surprised with the overseas audience. Oh my god. I've been following him so I started following him early-ish, like spring 2021, working NA corporal slaves, right? Aha! I feel like a lot of us are students too, which sucks. And then we just don't have any free time. I think it was because he started blowing up. Someone started making like Chinese subbed clips of him, and then he started blowing up on Bilibili, and then he started growing a Chinese fan base really fast, and then he like the Japanese and Korean fan bases grew a little later, but they are quite large. Or maybe they aren't as large. They aren't as large, but they're very dedicated, I'm pretty sure. The student work-life non-existent balance. Oh my god, so real. There's just no free time. See, I really wish I was there. The whole text-to-speech era where we bullied him mercilessly. Yeah, that was a good time. When the community was smaller, I was much more active. Even before I became a Mahad, it was really different. I think if you talk to anyone who was in the pre-debut community, because I started following him back in the PNG days in spring 2021. I know I was there in 2020, but came back in like what, 2021, 22. Yeah. Hi, Rich. How are you? Thanks for lurking. I hope you're doing well. Oh my god, why? I can't close that. Oh my god. I clicked on your name for some reason and it just like took up. Waiting for pre-debut since 2021. Are you talking about me? I'm talking about Ratman. I don't know why we aren't saying his name like it's a curse or something. We're talking about Shoto. It's talking about how I never mod his streams because they're in the fucking mornings. I didn't either. He's cringe. He is cringe. As someone who knows him, he's cringe. And you can tell him that. Tell him I said that. Yeah, I was just like, I never see you. Yeah. I used to be way more active. But also, like, I don't know, the server's scary. It's scary. And I never have time to go to stream anymore. When was the last time I talked in his chat, actually? I don't even know. I haven't been to one of... I think I popped in for the K-pop recommendation stream. And I sent him a very deranged marshmallow with like 50 songs, and I don't think he listened to a single one of them. I sent him all the new goos I like. I don't think he listened to any of them. He only listened to basic bitch shit. So annoying. The Patreon is better for me, but the main one scares me, not gonna lie. The Patreon one also scares me. All the regular normies from subchat hang out not in subchat anymore. Yeah, it's like the community changes. It's kind of sad. Like all the old regulars when I was a regular guildie. And then all the mods retire. A lot of the mods kept retiring. A few of them came back. Like Rich fucking retired. He abandoned us. But yeah, a lot of the, well, I mean, most of us, even the ones who haven't retired, yeah, no regrets. Honestly, you're the smart one. Even the ones, like the older ones who like haven't retired, most of us aren't that active anymore. I met O-School a while back. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I don't know. Most of the people, like most of the old regulars, they're pretty cool, but they just aren't as... I miss Esra. I have complicated feelings about Esra that I will not go into on stream, but yeah, I miss Esra. I kind of just miss the old dynamic we had, though, more than anything. Okay, we're gonna stop talking about it because I'm gonna cry over people on the internet who moderate for a stupid VTuber. So we're gonna pivot. No, but I've made really good friends in the community. We've met IRL and everything. Like I met Rich IRL. We didn't even try to murder each other. We got along just fine in real life. We're just mean to each other on the internet. Back to being haters. So true. Well, that's crazy. Yeah. fun fact, Rich is actually like pretty nice in person. Like he wasn't even mean to me. I think he called me short, but everyone calls me short when they meet me. Murder is just another form of friendship, not gonna lie. Honestly, fair enough. I need to channel Vlyn to be a hater. Oh my god, this is Vlyn. I feel like part of why Vlyn and I get along so well is because we're both haters. For a little while, like we just DM each other to talk shit because we needed to vent to someone. I'd be like, who will understand? Who will accept my energy? Jesus, don't we put you two in a room together? We have also met IRL. Vlyn and I have also met IRL, and we also had a great time. Sometimes you just gotta be a mean girl TM. Sometimes you just gotta let it out in private, in my opinion. Sometimes you just gotta let the toxicity out with another hater and then go back to being normal. And then you just gotta like type it all out and then realize, oh, I'm being a bitch. And then you just go back to being normal. And it's like, oh, I'm normal again. Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta type out the hater comment and then read it all and be like, oh, this is insane. Actually, I should not hit enter and then delete it. Sometimes you gotta just write out the insane message to get it out of your system and then never tell a soul. We got so distracted. Oh my god. Lowering the bitch level so you can be a normal person in public. I'm like, whatever general community does 24/7. Yeah. Just be just pretend to be normal, right? I don't know. I feel like this is because people spend too much time on the internet and don't know how to interact with like real people. Because like when you're on the internet, no one feels like a real person. The only reason why I wasn't mean to Junie was because you had backup. Who's backup? What? God, I love touching grass. Rich, they outnumbered you. No, okay, no, it was because Rich couldn't bully me. Well, in person it was crowded. No, Rich couldn't bully me because I showed up to karaoke crying. And then he'd be a bad person. Oh my god, I can tell this story because it was really stupid. I had like, you know those like sleeves, those poster sleeves? It was full of merch. And I left it in the bathroom. And when I went back to try and go find it, it was gone. And I went to the lost and found it wasn't there. And I spent like, I went to the bathroom first before I was gonna go meet up with Rich and all of our other friends. But I left it in the bathroom, and when I tried to go, I spent like 20 minutes trying to look for it and I couldn't find it. So eventually I just ended up showing up late to karaoke, crying my eyes out. Because I lost like over $100 worth of shit. But it worked out okay because someone found it the next day and I was able to get it from them. It worked out. Usually it doesn't work out, but I got extremely lucky that someone very nice found it and held it for me and I was able to go pick it up from them the next day. Oh damn, no. Yeah. Nightmare. Keep an eye on all your stuff. When you're leaving a bathroom, triple check that you have everything you took in with you because oh my god. So that's why Rich didn't bully me. I remember now. I was so sad. I showed up to karaoke still crying. It was so bad. I was not very social that day, but it was very fun. And then we got dinner and it was really tasty. It was a fun time. Rich is a nice guy. Don't let him fool you. And then we Rich and I sang California Girls and danced. It was great. The end. Happily ever after. Oh man, I miss going to karaoke. I'm trying to set up karaoke again, but like, I don't think anyone's fucking going. Why isn't anyone going? This is Anime NYC. I'm like trying to meet up with people to hang out for Anime NYC this year, and no one's going. So I think I'm just gonna be alone and sad. It's fine. I'll go to the Suisse concert by myself, damn it. Oh, and I got my reservation for the Hololive Advent. The TFTI? Rich, I don't know what that means. Rich, I don't know what that means. I'm stupid. But, oh, I'm going to anime. You are? Thanks for the invite. For anime, I told you I bought an extra ticket to. Are you able to go to Suisse? do you want to come to see Suisse with me? I bought an extra ticket because they were cheap tickets, and I figured I'd be able to find someone to go with me. Unfortunately, no. Yeah, see? Exactly. I can't take that day off. Yeah, fuck you. Even though it's a nighttime concert, the concerts are like 8:30. Damn. Go fuck yourself. Shut the fuck up, Rich. William, you're going on Sunday? Ooh, I'll probably be there Sunday morning at least. I should probably buy my tickets. I work until 7. Ooh, yeah, that's brutal. That's like so, oh my god, that's so, like, the gap is like, oh, you could, if you just had like a little more wiggle room, you might be able to make it, but no, I think that's like just, you wouldn't be able to make it in time. That's so depressing. Yeah, that's just so unfortunate. Like, if you could get out like a few hours early. But no, yeah, I feel that. That's so sad. Man, fuck work. Oh, unfortunate. I'll find someone to give the ticket to, probably. Otherwise, it's like not a big loss. They were like $30 each, and I was preparing to buy like a much better, more expensive ticket, but they were all sold out because I was stuck in the queue. Because, dear God, that ticketing experience was disaster. It was really rough. And then I got a spot. I reserved a spot for the Hololive Advent panel, so I'm gonna go see Fuamoko and squee over how cute they are. I'm very excited. And yeah, that's it pretty much. I don't know. I'm excited for Anime NYC this year. One of my friends from Cali is coming for the first time in a few years. But yeah, my friend Grace, who did my profile picture here on Twitch, my friend Grace is not coming, even though she was thinking about it, but she's going to the Genshin concert instead. Cringe. No, I'm low-key jealous that she can go to the Genshin concert. That sounds really fun. All the fun stuff's over in Cali. I was like shocked that we got a freaking Suisse concert because nothing fun ever happens in the East Coast. Me staring in despair at the Niji Sanji Hop concert. Like, when Niji Sanji's just never gonna come to the East Coast, huh? Never gonna come to the East Coast. Me and the East Coast suffering, lucky same hat. Like, literally, like, in a fit of insanity, I seriously considered flying out for a Hop concert. But then I was like, wait, don't do that. But I thought about it for a hot second, and then I decided not to. Maybe someday. God, save yourself. No, I can't do it. It would have been fun. I could have gone with my friends and gone to see. I want to see Pomo sing. I want to see Lazulite sing. I want to see Diamond City Lights live. I hope they get to do a 3D concert someday, like Hololive did. I want Niji to do a 3D concert in the US someday. Maybe if they do like a 3D concert, I'd fly out, you know? Because I feel like that would be pretty worth it. Because Niji's 3D tech is like really impressive, but I feel like they underutilize it. For Niji Sanji EN at least. Like, there's so much fun stuff you can do. And they have done with the JP. But, oh, and if Niji JP came to the US, I'd be there. Oh my god. I know they've gone to Canada, but I don't think they've come to any East Coast cons, really. Besides maybe Boston? I feel like they've gone to like Texas. Oh, and I was considering maybe going to like Off-Kai. Someone needs to make an East Coast version of Off-Kai Expo. Because I feel like going to a VTuber convention, because I know it's low-key like a hot mess, but I still feel like it would be fun. Most cons I go to are hot mess. Most cons, period, are hot messes. Like, not even gonna lie. Man, I was considering playing a game today. Should I? I feel like that would just... Should I see if Reverse 1999 will play? Or if I'll crash my setup instantly? Yeah? It's a new gacha. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I think I'll try. Let me just try first. The thing is, I didn't want to try to play this game yet because I wanted to do it. If I play a game and no one sees, have I actually played the game? That's such a deranged thing to say, but like, I don't know. My brain has worms in it. Ooh, I'm launching. I'm probably gonna have to... My brain, it has worms in it. Okay. Ooh, it is no longer massive and taking up more than the page. Okay. Reverse 1999 is really cool because like some of the characters you can pull just straight up aren't people. So I'm intrigued. Like one of the gacha characters right now, he's called a knight, and it's just like a sword and some gloves, and that's the character. And I think that's really neat. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, hang on. Oh, switching. We're trying. If this, I mean, as long as my stream doesn't crash, it's probably fine, right? Man, okay, not Stardew. Reverse 1999. Ooh. Okay, it wants to download updates, so maybe I'll switch back to just chatting while the updates download. I'm such a professional. I'm so professional. I prepare ahead of time. I don't know. Oh, that was kind of loud. Oh, rain noises. Okay, hang on. Okay, we love Zatsu. So true. Okay, that's kind of loud. I can't hear myself think. Let's switch to gaming and let me see if I can... Hello? Oh, do I have to run it in a thingy? Frick-frack. Hang on. I know there's a thing. Yeah, okay. Fuck. Okay. No, never mind. Hang on. Never mind. Never mind. We'll do it another time. I have to run OBS. I have to run... It's a thing with, the game. If I have to play the game in administrator mode, then I have to run OBS in administrator mode. So I'd have to restart OBS, and that's a pain in the ass. So I'm not going to do that. Let me turn the BGM back on. So we're not going to do that. Oh, I forgot, because I have to do that for Honkai Star Rail too, but I haven't played Honkai Star Rail on stream in forever. Because I haven't touched that side account in a while. I probably should eventually. I will play Star Rail at some point again. I mean, you could capture monitor, but that's a pain. Capture monitor also feels dangerous to me. No, I will do the game capture. I want to do the game capture. It is. Yeah, no, I don't have faith in myself to not dox myself. And I also only have one monitor. I've had to delete so many VODs. A lamb! No! God damn. Can I tell you? Maybe I should delete. Maybe I shouldn't say this. I'd have to delete this VOD. Maybe. I won't say it. Wait, I can dox you for you. Shut the fuck up, Rich. Man, remember that time when you were like, oh, I say the super specific... We were in VC, I think, and you were like, I say this super specific slang word, and I forget what it is. It was like this really specific slang, and I googled it, and I was like, I was like, oh, literally only people in like this one tiny area say it. And Rich was like, oh my god, stop doxing me. And I was like, you doxed yourself. If your location comes up for me googling this super specific slang, then you doxed yourself. Oh, do you have to watch that with my dialect too? Listen, I love being East Coast bitch because I sound generic. All of us sound the same, I think. I don't know. I'm bad with accents. But I feel like... What do I talk like? Probably the close... I don't know. I don't think I talk like anything. Maybe Philly, because that's kind of the area where I grew up. But even then, I feel like Philly, Jersey, New York, it all kinds of mushes together into like this East Coast slop. Like there's a Boston accent, I feel like. What? That's probably too. And like the Jersey Shore kind of, but I feel like a lot of Jersey Shore, like that accent. It's called the tri-state area. Yeah, it's the New York mush. Fake city folks and then actual city folks. You know? It's like the cities and the suburbs and everything gets mushed together because everyone commutes and everyone travels everywhere. Everyone goes to school 40 minutes from where they live. Yeah, I don't think there's maybe the one thing is that I call it water ice instead of Italian ice, like water ice or water ice instead of Italian ice. That's like probably the biggest thing. But I think that's like a few areas. But water ice? Yeah. Water ice, you're weird. Okay. It was like so funny talking to people. Like I went to when I went to college, there was a bunch of us from like roughly the same-ish area, but not really. And we got into like a shouting match over whether it was Italian ice or water ice. It was so funny. People from the East Coast are so aggro. It's so funny to me. And then I meet people from Texas and they're like, why are you guys like this? I'm just like, I don't know. This is just how we're raised. I'm used to masking my accent. So whenever I show my friends videos with me and my fam, they're like, oh yes. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I just speak the way I speak. I've never worried about accent because I feel like I have a very generic American accent. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe people who were good with accents would be able to pinpoint that I'm East Coast. I don't know. I feel like most people would guess like Jersey. Because I feel like that's... Because I don't really talk like... Because there's like the stereotypes, but like no one really talks like the stereotypes anymore. Not a lot of people talk with the stereotypical Boston accent. Not a lot of people talk with the stereotypical... Well, the way you say water is Jersey, yeah. Well, I switch between water and water. Or is water Jersey or water is somewhere else? I don't know. Some people say one thing, some people say another. I know there's like Midwest. Like the big one was like my friend from Wisconsin was like, yeah, we call water fountains bubblers. And I was like, that's bizarre. But yeah, I feel like people would probably guess Jersey. Bubblers? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's real. Was he fucking with me? Midwest slang for water fountains. Yeah, bubblers. Isn't that crazy? Unreal people. Yeah, the Midwest is fake. Accents are also kind of fake. I don't know. If you think too much about how you pronounce things, it like throws you off. So like, do you say caramel or caramel? I say caramel. Caramel. Yeah, that sounds gross. Wait, let me see. Where's the accent test? You want to take an accent test, besties? Would it? Wait, hang on. That might be a little bit too doxing, actually. Let me just look at I won't show the answers. I'll just do that. I'll just see some of the. Is it the New York Times one? Hang on. I think that's the one that everyone took. I just want to see some of the options. Oh, they're asking me to pay. I don't want to. Screw the New York Times. Babble. Yeah, the first question. Not the first question being, is it caramel or caramel? So for me, it's caramel. Lawyer. Lawyer or lawyer or lawyer? Lawyer, lawyer. That's like the same thing. Lawyer, 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 lawyer. How do I say it? Lawyer, lawyer, lawyer. Pecan or pecan or other. What would other be? Pecan or pecan? Because it's like, I feel like, okay, this depends. Lawyer, pecan. Lawyer? So you say lawyer. Lawyer. I feel like I say lawyer more. Pecan or pecan? Okay, this depends though. Well, bed to bed. Good night. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Quinn. Thanks for vibing. Have a good night. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Because it's like the nuts are pecans, but in a pie, it's pecan pie. Pecan pie. Pecan pie. Pecan. Wait, it's not pecan, it's pecan. I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna say other. I'm losing my fucking mind. Pajamas or pajamas? Okay, is it bad that for a lot of these I'd say both? Only thing I can think of is older people I know saying poem, like poems? 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 That might be an ethnic thing for us though. Yeah. I'm also just like, I don't know. I feel like I might just be built different, like crazy, like built crazy, and then I just like saying things wrong. Pajamas or pajamas? I think most people I know say pajamas. Although, I do usually... I feel like a lot of people say just like PJs though. Or when I was a kid and then it stuck with us because we thought it was cute and funny. My sibling and I would call them jamamas. Jamamas. So that's what we call her. And that's what we still call them sometimes. Jamamas. Flip-flaps for flip-flops would always send me though. Like, flip-flap. Egg or egg? 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 Egg. Egg? I think I've heard egg. Wash or warsh? Warsh is not this region, I don't think. Mayonnaise? Mayonnaise or mayonnaise? Mayonnaise? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise? I think mayonnaise. Do you pronounce pin and pen the same or differently? Differently. What do you call the thing you throw waste into? Garbage can, trash can, both, or other? I think this depends. I call the ones inside my house trash cans, and I call the ones outside my house garbage cans. Is that weird? I feel like both/other, I guess. What do you call a carbonated soft drink? A soda. A lot of people in Korea, they just call it like cola. Everything's cola. Oh, they call Sprite cider. Cider. Only garbage thing indoors is the dish garbage disposal. Agreed. Or like sometimes I'll just be like, throw it in the garbage, just because I'm being silly. I also like saying it garbage sometimes. Do you pronounce caught and caught the same or differently? The same. Caught and caught. What do you call the thing you drink water from? In school, water fountain, drinking fountain, or bubbler? Water fountain. What do you call it when roads intersect in a circle? A roundabout, a traffic circle, or a rotary, or I don't have a word for this. This is funny because I call it a roundabout. My sibling calls it a traffic circle. Like, my sibling and I, we grew up in the same home, and we say things differently. It's very intriguing to me. How do you address a group of people? Y'all, you guys, you all. I kind of use all of them interchangeably. I like y'all, though. I feel like y'all is more comfortable to say. What do you call the big road cars drive fast on? Highway, freeway? I use both for different things. Other. I'm pretty sure highway and freeway mean different things for people I know, but I use them interchangeably because I don't drive. They're calculating my results, guys. Did they dox me? They did not dox me. They think I'm Southern. I feel like they got that just from the y'all. Just because I say y'all. But they think I'm Southern. Man. I'm from Texas. I can't even do a Southern accent. I'm bad at accents. Oh my god. Which was such a pain when my dark past doing comedy. Because like everyone always wants to do accents in comedy. I was so bad at it. So I don't do comedy anymore. I'm not funny. I barely held myself back from saying something problematic. Help. I need to go to bed. This VOD is dangerous. I think it's salvageable though. I've held myself back from saying things where I would have had to delete this VOD. Man. Okay, anyway. I should probably start. Oh, I streamed over an hour. That's good enough. That's like truly is an eto stream. Literally, oh my god. I'm doing the motion. I want to commission that art either as an emote, probably both an emote and like as an illustration, and I want to set it as like my offline stream, maybe my maybe my Twitter header. I feel like that truly I say all the time. I'll say something deranged and then just go It's my favorite thing to do. Also, I love bullying people and then going Oh man, truly an stream. Man, this one's... It's because Rich showed up. I'll just blame Rich. No, I was already saying stuff before Rich showed up. I came out the gate swinging. I think within 10 minutes of the stream starting, I was like, these new Nijisanji models are shit. Their names are shit. Everything's shit. Which isn't true. I do think the models they just aren't my taste. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of picky with designs. Yeah, I feel like I've become kind of picky these days with designs. But I also think that, like, I don't know, I feel like for a lot of these VTubers, their first design is not their final form. Like, they're gonna grow and they're gonna figure out an outfit that suits them better. They're gonna figure out how to tweak their design to suit them better. And I think that's kind of cool. Who in Nijisanji had my favorite model? I like Homu's a lot. I like Lazulite's a lot. I think Petra's first design was like Petra's design is literally perfect for her, and her first outfit was also literally perfect for her. I love her other outfit, but her first outfit was a really good fit. Same with Rosemi. Selene was like a slightly less good fit, but like it still suited her. Like she's kind of like that tomboyish jock kind of. Love Selene. So I think those two gens were pretty good with their designs. Etheria's were okay. I think out of all of Etheria, probably Reimu's was my favorite. And then Luxium. Some of Luxium's designs are kind of insane, but in like a fun way. And then the same with Noctix. And then and then Oluna, I think Aster's design is gorgeous. Like, I'm not a super big fan. Aster's whatever. He's like making his own content and doing his own thing. It's just not really my taste in streams. But I think he's a cutie. And his design is really lovely. If you can't tell, I love purple. I love a purple bitch. I kind of wish Shu was more purple. Shu's design is one of those where it's like insane, but like, and then a Noctix. My favorite's probably Albin. They made such a good Catboy. I just love Catboy. Also, again, I'm biased. And besides that, Exole, I like theirs design, but it's also not anything too special. What would be my favorite design in Exole? I don't know. Probably theirs. I'm just kind of not saying a lot. My little Meow Meow Albin. Albin grew on me. And it's also kind of crazy because like I knew of Albin's past life. He just never clicked with me. I checked out his streams like multiple times and it just never really clicked for me. Like I think I was following him because he was like one of the bigger indies at the time. But I was just never that into him. And like, I don't know, I feel like he's grown so much. And like even when he first debuted as Albin, it was just like whatever. But he's grown so much as a content creator that like, yeah, he's one of my favorites in EGEN now, I'd say. Especially since Mista graduated. R.I.P. Mista, pour one out. Yeah, there's been a significant shift. He's grown a lot. And I admire that a lot. And his Japanese has improved an insane degree. I don't know. I admire him a lot. I think it's like, is it VTuber gossip time? You missed a bit of it. It was mostly me just talking shit. You know how it be, Rem. Hi, Rem. We're just talking shit at the moment. Exactly. Hi, Rem. How are you? How was your day today? Mine today was whatever. I did some work at work. I got food, and then I went to dance. I had a D&D session. Ooh, I hope you had fun. Man, I need to... Maybe I'll get into a campaign someday. I'm in a server. I told you. Did I tell you about this? I'm in my friend's D&D server, and he's doing, like, chill, small group campaigns. So I might join one of those one day. Just vibes. I just want to be I think for my first character, I think I just really want to be a fucked up little guy. I feel like that would be fun. The party is going through right now. Love my DM. They really come through on the trauma. Isn't that just like part of the joy of D&D, truly? Of roleplay in general. We love going through it in a controlled fictional setting. I'm glad you had fun. Yeah, we were Niji-sanji had new debuts today, and I did not realize they were today because they were poorly advertised. Anyway, I'll probably skim through the debuts after today's stream, and we can discuss more tomorrow or Sunday, whichever day. I don't know. I'm always like, I will stream tomorrow, and then I never do because I will never feel like it. I think I'm an every other day kind of guy. I'm an every other day kind of streamer. I feel like I can never commit to streaming every day. Like, bruh, Fuamoko for, I don't know if they still do, but they were streaming like twice a day most days. Like, every day. And I was like, they were streaming every day, and then like half of the week they would stream like twice a day. Like, there are people who like really love streaming. And I guess also they don't have to juggle all the other shit I have to juggle, so that's probably part of it, but I don't know. Even without that, I'm like, dies. Okay. Anyway, I'll probably start wrapping up. I was gonna play a game, but then I realized I'd have to restart OBS to play the game, so I changed my mind. So probably... What am I gonna do? Raid? Oh, I was talking about how I was being like borderline problematic. I almost made a bad joke, but I stopped myself. And then I almost said another thing, but I stopped myself. So the VOD will not be deleted. We're safe for now. Okay, let's see if there's anyone I want to raid. Oh, I keep forgetting it's like Halloween, so people are playing like horror games. There's like a sale on horror games right now on Steam, and I'm just like, I'm such a scaredy cat. You will never get me, not me forgetting it's October again. October's almost over, and it freaks me out. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? The time goes too fast. Yeah, the only way you're gonna get me to play horror games is if you pay me money, or like we hit some sort of goal. But probably pay me money. Because otherwise I'm not gonna do it. I hate horror games. If I do it, I'd have to have someone in call with me to hold my hand because I'm a baby. Oh my god, I'd probably do like, you know how they would do like the mortuary assistant streams, but they would have someone with them. I love horror, but I'm a little bitch. I'll cry and laugh about it. I like horror movies. I like horror movies, and I like watching other people play horror games. Horror games, I'm just like too twitchy. I just will die constantly and get annoyed about it. Like, I could never play something like especially, I'm just bad at first-person perspective games also. Like, it always throws me off. And then I always get stuck, and I'm like wheeling my mouse around like, where am I? You're a screamer. I'm very loud. I'd probably stay in the pause screen. Like, imagine they punished in pause screens. I'd die. But yeah, like something like Outlast, never. I could watch someone play Outlast, but like I don't think I could play it myself because I'm just bad at first-person perspective games. I just like whip the mouse around. Throwback to the Wasp incident. Do not remind me of the Wasp incident. That was so bad. It was so... I don't know why. I feel like I was having a bad day. I had to remove myself from this. I was so freaked out. And then me freaking out was freaking you out. I had to kick you out so I could kill it. Did I tell you about the house centipede that like fell from the ceiling in my apartment? Like probably a few months ago. So what happened was that, yeah, so it was like climbing up the wall. And it was like, house centipedes, I usually just onto what? I will tell you. Let me tell the story. But hang on, I need to plug in my laptop. Oh, we made it. Okay, this is kind of tangled. I'll untangle it. Hang on. God, when a wasp got in my house and I put on my hoodie, got under the covers and never came out for the rest of the night and never saw it again either. Oh God, I would melt down over a disappearing wasp. Yeah, just a wasp hiding inside your home waiting for you to let your guard down. Okay, the house centipede incident, and then I have something about that. The house centipede incident, this was like a few months ago. I was like in my room at my laptop and I saw this house centipede like crawling up the wall. And I was like, with house centipedes, I usually just leave them alone. They look freaky, but they're not very harmful and they like eat other bugs. So my friends were like, oh, just leave them alone. They'll usually just go away. So yeah, I was just, and it's like easier for me to not kill them, right? So it was like climbing up the wall and I was like, okay, I guess he'll just like vibe. He'll do his own thing. Apparently, he climbed up onto the fucking ceiling, the moron, and then fell. He fell from the ceiling onto my laptop keyboard. It was the worst thing that has ever happened to me. It was so bad. It was so scary. He made like a thump noise. Oh, that has happened with me and roaches, and I would simply die. I'd go out of body. Yeah, I screamed and jumped out of my chair and like ran away, and then I couldn't see it, and then I went downstairs and I got the Raid, or like the bug killer that we have in the bathroom, and I just like sprayed down my room, and then later I found it dead in your wall. So awful. It was so mildly traumatizing. I think I lost at least a year off my life. It was so scary. It startled the hell out of me. And then another time was when in college, my roommate and I, we were like freaking out because we saw like a big bug in our room. And then while they were doing that, I was like, okay, you guys, you have fun with that. I need to go to a party. So I went to the party. I came back. It was like 1:30 in the morning at least, probably past 2. And I was still tipsy. And my roommate was already in bed. This happened all the time. I felt very bad, but this happened a lot. I came back after she was already asleep, and she had left a note on my desk that was like, hey, we didn't end up catching the bug. Don't know where it went. Watch your step, smiley face. And I was like, this is the worst thing you could possibly do to me while I'm drunk. I just like cried a little bit, took my makeup off, drank some water, and then just got into bed. I was like, I can't deal with this. I was like, you're evil. But I don't know. Besides that, she was a perfectly good roommate. Besides her one little, she's allowed to be a little evil to me as a treat. It was funny. Okay. Hang on. I got distracted. I was gonna raid. I was gonna find someone to raid. Is there anyone that I want to raid? God. After this, I'm gonna have to like chug a bottle of water because I've been forgetting to hydrate. Oh! The wolves started streaming. Did they just start streaming? Oh, did they end stream? The wolves are taking a quick break. Yeah, the wolves just started streaming. They have puppies? Oh, they're so cute. Okay, we're gonna go raid the wolves. I assume that none of you have any complaints about this. We're gonna go raid the wolves. And then I'll bounce again. /raid Wolf Conservation Center. Let's fucking go. Okay. I love raiding animal channels. It's so good. Okay, I'll just let myself bounce for a little while. I do need to change this hotkey. I keep saying that, but I don't think I ever will, because it is kind of funny that whenever I have to use a / command, I make myself bounce. Wait, where's the one where I shake? Okay, I'll stay with this. This one's also really funny. I love that this is a preset that you can have in Vito 2. I love the shaking violently one, especially because I don't have like an angry expression or anything. So it's just like my normal smiling face, but I'm just shaking violently. Okay. That's enough of that. I will balance now. Okay. Thank you for hanging out. I will do my homework. I will do my homework, watch the debuts. Maybe we could watch like clips from the debuts or something. I don't know. Click around in the debuts. We will do Junie's debut review. Junie shows you Junie's debut and pre-debut review, and we'll talk about other pre-debut stuff that's coming up for the other corpos. I don't know. I like talking about VTubers, and maybe we could do it in a more positive lens than the way we had previously. Junie PowerPoint. I love a PowerPoint. Maybe I will make a PowerPoint. That's kind of a lot of effort. Maybe.